A very warm welcome to you. We're feeling the squeeze in every part of our lives as the rising cost of living hits household finances and during a pandemic. Food bills, fuel prices, interest rates, Christmas debts. It's a long list and many Londoners are finding it harder to meet their daily costs. Today, a confidential support service offering help was rolled out and they expect to be busy. Our Work and Money correspondent Mark Ashdown has more and on the importance of seeking help.
Like most people, Fatma hasn't been immune to the rising cost of living. She's been putting her experiences as a young Londoner to good use, offering help to people struggling with debt.
I think we have a lot of clients sometimes where even their own family members aren't always aware of how serious things can be, and that's how it kind of is allowed to compound if you don't speak about it. Like, a lot of clients are scared to even open their own letters, so sometimes it's as difficult as not being able to admit it to yourself, let alone other people.
This is her office, the Debt BUS-ter, set to tour London boroughs, offering face-to-face, confidential advice to anyone finding it hard to make their money add up.
This is a massive problem. 1 in 9 Londoners really struggle to make ends meet every week, and this isn't because they've overspent on a credit card. This is their day-to-day essentials. Your rent, your mortgage, your council tax, your water bills, all of these costs are going up, and so many more people are going to need advice.
Broadcaster Angellica Bell is lending her support, encouraging people to take that first step.
We know that money can be a taboo subject, and people, whether it's because they're afraid, they don't know where to go, or they're just not sure of what's the right thing to do, that they feel that there are safe places where people care about them and they can get impartial advice.
It's feared families are facing a perfect storm after the turmoil of the pandemic, rising food and energy prices. Now credit card bills are arriving after Christmas. Research found before COVID just 3% of people struggle with debt. Since March 2020, 34% have now used debt to pay for necessities and 12% have had to resort to missing payments.
Debt Advice London, they're a collection of around 26 organisations that provide free advice. Just in the last year alone, they experienced an increase in people coming to them for advice of around 250%. So we know that people are already experiencing some real issues.
Run by a consortium of charities, the Debt Bus will tour London boroughs throughout March, and a 24-hour helpline is also now up and running. So far they've helped more than 250,000 people. Over the coming months they expect to be busy.
And Mark's with me now. As we've heard there, many people already finding it hard to keep up with the cost of living, and there's more to come. Yeah,
I mean, Angellica Bell, we saw there, she's been giving money advice for years, and we were chatting, she said this is possibly one of the worst times she's seen. For family budgets, it does feel pretty relentless, doesn't it? I'll give you a flavour of some of the things people are bringing up today. Gas, electric, water bills, council tax rises, bank interest rates going up, the cost of clothes for children, the cost of food. Now you'll note, these are essentials. This is not people splashing out needlessly. I think one of the striking things really about debt is just how lonely it can be as well. A recent survey found people are more likely to confide in their pets than their partners. So I think open this up, talking about it, dealing with things, addressing it, no matter how daunting it seems, that's a real key.
And that bus service that you showed us there, one way that people can get help. What other support is there out there?
Yeah, there's lots out there. I mean, the bus, for a start, it's run by Debt Free London. They're a charity, been going for many years, and this came about because during COVID they found far fewer people were engaging with them over the phone. So face-to-face, really important. The details, how you can get in touch with that, the website's on your screen now, www.debtfree.london, and that 24-hour helpline 0800 808 570. There's also help, though, as you say, from dozens of other charities. Can be very straightforward, from understanding your debts, how to navigate websites, use computers even for some people, but also quite complex stuff like understanding how to structure repayments with utility companies or creditors, really supporting people. It's estimated now 1 in 4 Londoners are at financial risk, so taking that first step, really important.
Really important to talk about it, and as you say, there is support out there. Mark, thanks very much.